Okay. Sorry. All right. So just crossing your legs, grounding down through your seat. And just take your left hand to your forehead, right hand to the belly. Take a deep breath in, feel the belly rise under the palm of your hand. And exhale, release. And again, deep breath in. Feel the belly rise. Exhale, release. Taking your awareness to the palms of the hands now and just feeling any sensations in the palms. Just noticing what it's like to hold the palms against the forehead, almost as if it's someone else's hand supporting you, holding you. Feel the belly as you inhale and exhale. And just noticing what information the palms of your hands are telling you, supplying you. Gathering information about your body. Almost like receptors or antennas plugging into the body's natural intelligence. Take another deep breath all the way down to the bones, down to the tailbone, down to the seat. Exhale, feel the belly release. And just being aware of any tension or tightness that you're holding in the belly. Just noticing if your belly is as soft as it can be as you breathe in and out. And then gently move your left hand to the heart, place the right hand on top of it. And just gently notice the mood of the heart now. Again, feeling the lungs expand, the belly expand as you inhale, the diaphragm. And exhale, release. Slow, smooth breaths as you let your shoulders feel heavy and drop away from the neck. Relaxing the upper arms. And just notice how your body feels as you place your palms on your heart. Does it feel soothing, calming? Supportive? Just starting to let go and settle in to the earth. Taking another couple of breaths all the way down into the heart space. Knowing that you can come back to this practice anytime you need to soothe yourself and just take a few moments. Good, and then very gently just take your hands down to your knees and your thighs, just give your legs a little rub. And then take a deep inhale, float the arms above the head, stretching up, looking up to the palms, bring the thumbs together, extend through the waist, and then exhale, release down, interlock the hands behind the back, open the chest, extend the front of the spine, and then exhale, fold forward. Softening the muscles of the face, Relaxing the jaw here. And then slowly come up. All right, preparing for your Nadi Shodhana, index and middle finger to the thumb. Thumb blocks the right nostril, ring finger blocks the left. So when you're ready, block the right, inhale left. Block the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block, exhale left. Inhale left. Block, exhale right. Inhale right. Block, exhale left. Inhale left, sending the energy all the way to the right hemisphere of the brain. Block, exhale from the right hemisphere out the right nostril. Inhale right to the left hemisphere. Block, exhale from the left out the left nostril. Inhale left to the right hemisphere. Block, exhale from the right out the right nostril. Inhale right to the left hemisphere. Block, exhale out the left nostril. Well done. Just release the hands, allow yourself to come back to normal breathing. Good, and then just very gently drop the right ear to the right shoulder. So we're just going to do it really smoothly and slowly. Again, working with the nervous system, so all the cranial nerves in the neck. And then from here, slowly just turn the head and look towards the right shoulder, very, very slowly. Feeling the neck muscles at the back of the neck, breathing there. Have your eyes open, just gazing down at the right shoulder. Taking a breath there. Good, and then very slowly bring the head up. Almost like you're moving in slow motion, just very delicately, especially if you've been spending a lot of time on screens. And left ear to left shoulder, slowly and gently. Take a deep breath and then look to the left shoulder. Gazing down. So it's relaxing for the nervous system when you gaze down to that left shoulder as well. Slowly come back up. And then take a deep breath. And then just turn the head to the right. So I want you to actually use your eyes now. Just look around your room or the space that you're in. If you're outside, just look to the right. Just taking note. This really helps to settle our nervous system because it helps let us know where we are in space. So it helps us feel quite safe. So turning around to the right, turning around to the left. Just looking at the surroundings. At the same time, just gently turning our head. So you can just turn to the right again and then turn to the left again at your own speed, just taking note of where you are in relation to your surroundings. Good, well done. So once you've evened up both sides, make sure you've looked in both directions. And then take your fingertips to your shoulders and take some nice big circles here with the shoulders. So inhaling up, exhaling. And now that the weather has changed, it's a little bit cooler, we need to really work on our joint freeing series at the beginning of class. So before we start doing our vinyasa, so I've gone back the other way now, so I'm coming around. And also working, especially on the wrists and the fingers and the hands too. Good. So now bring the fingers together and just make some circles with the wrists. One way, then go back the other way. It's a little bit harder the other way. Good, and then you can make it even bigger, just getting the shoulders into it. So we might also do this one when we're standing, but just to start loosening up the shoulder blades, the neck muscles, the shoulder muscles, and then back the other way. Good, well done. Release that. Just shake your hands out now. And then the little flamenco hands. So I'm just going 1, 2, 3, just moving from the pinky in and then around, pinky in, around, just pinky. So noticing how it feels really nice once you've started to warm up the hands. And then just even in and out. And this can get a bit tiring after a while because we're not used to doing it. Maybe lift the shoulders up, lift the elbows up a bit. It's in and out. Stretching the fingers. Good, well done. And release, hands to the knees. Some circles around now, starting to move into the lower back. All the way around. So as you do this, just breathe into the lower back and just notice how it feels. One way, then turn and go the other way. Good, well done. All right, back to neutral, and I'm just going to take my legs wide now. Let's go back so you can see. So legs wide and just hands behind you to support your back. Just make some circles with the toes, the ankles. One way, then the other way. Good, and then let's do our churning. So this is a really good one for hormone balancing, but also for soothing the nervous system. So I've just interlocked my fingers. You can put the index fingers to touch. Inhale forward, exhale back. So just imagine like you're stirring a massive pot. Inhale forward, and as you exhale back, you're sort of drawing up through the pelvic floor. So you're getting a little bit of core work here. And again, it's this circular soothing motion that our bodies want. So we're going to do more of these spherical cylinders and circles and spiraling movements. Good, and then back the other way. Rather than being on the linear plane, which we're a lot in during the day. So freeing up all of the fascia. Inhale forward, exhale back. Good, well done. Just release that, take a moment. Now take the hands to the sides, and I'm just stretching out, push out through the palms of the hands. You might feel a little bit of a nerve stretch through the fingers if you point the fingers up to the ceiling. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, right to left. Inhale up, left to right. Inhale up. So just moving through the different planes of the body. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Well done. Good. Back to neutral. Bring your legs together now. I'm just going to bend my right leg, cradle my foot. So, Anne, this is a really good one for you, for your hips. I'm cradling my foot into my elbow, opposite elbow, and then just interlock the fingers and just moving back and forth there, starting to open the hip joints. And then the other side, noticing which side's tighter. You'll definitely feel one side's tighter than the other. Good. And well done. Okay, release that. Let's go onto our mats, onto our hands and knees now. So I'll just move back so you can see. So knees under hips and then arms under shoulders, hands under shoulders. Start to connect with the core. And inhale, gaze comes forward, tailbone up. Exhale, push through the palms, really hump the back. Draw the belly button into the spine. So start to feel the breath moving the body. Inhale. Gaze forward, tailbone up. Exhale, push through the palms. Draw that tailbone in. Draw the pelvic floor up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come to neutral and just then make a few circles. So again, circling around, or you might like to come forward and back. Just do what your body's asking you to do. So trying to get out of the mind now and just really feel into the body. So just going with what feels the best for you rather than what I'm doing sometimes. Good. And then from there, let's just have a little stretch. So the right toe comes under, lift that leg up. Left arm, and then I'm just going to reach back and grab my foot to get a little bit of a stretch through the quads. So inhale, lengthen there. And release, other side. Toe turns under, arm out, deep breath. And then grab the opposite. Inhale. And release down. Well done. Okay, when you're ready, curl the toes under and just push back. And just take a moment there to walk the feet out. Pedaling the legs. And then I'm just going to swivel the heels to the right and just drop down there. Come back up, swivel to the left, drop down, and come back up. And then I'm going to take my right leg up and back, point the toe, bend the knee and circle that leg across the body. So again, this is really good for the hips, across and back. Thinking of the ball and socket joint. Extending back, bring the knee forward, across and back, making that nice circular movement. Opening up into the parasympathetic nervous system. Good, and release. Let's do the other side. Left leg up and back. Bend the knee across and back. Across and back. Good. And release. Take a moment, take your knees wide, just stretch back onto the heels. Nice wide leg child's pose. Inhale, come back up. Curl the toes under, push the hips up. Take the right leg up and back again. This time bend the knee, open up the hip. So keep your right shoulder square, just open that right hip. And release. Other side, left leg up, open the left. And release, good. Slowly walk the hands back now to the feet. Take a moment there, just hang forward in your Uttanasana. Swaying a little bit, letting the torso pour out of the pelvic bowl. Just swaying from side to side. Let the head go. And then slowly bend the knees slightly and just push up. Almost like a ragdoll this time though, just coming up, inhale, opening up. And then exhale. Let's just roll forward again. So the feet really steady into the earth. And just letting yourself pour forward. From here, take the hands and just walk forward. So almost like a crawl. Thinking about the way animals sense their surroundings with their paws. So the same thing for you. Walk the hands back, imagining your hands are like paws. Walk them back to the feet. Let the head go. Push through the feet. Slowly roll up. Deep inhale. Gaze up to the fingers. And exhale. Roll forward and down. Walk the hands forward, so taking your paws, your hand paws, walking forward, coming to a down dog now. Take a breath in your down dog, lengthening through your waist. And now we're just going to bend the knees slightly, rock forward to the plank, and then bend the knees, push back. So this, again, this nice rolling circular motion. Warming up the body. That's it, good. And then very gently again. This time let's walk the feet, paws to our hands. Come up to our hands, fold, let everything go. Push through the feet, come up. Inhale. And exhale, hands to the heart. Okay. Standing at the front of your mat, deep inhale. I've got my feet hip distance actually, so I'm going to push through the floor. I'm going to be very steady with my feet. Inhale up. Take the left wrist, extend to the right, push through the left foot. Inhale, come up, take the right wrist, extend to the left. Push down through the right foot. Inhale up, exhale, release the hands behind the back, open the chest, extend the front of the spine. Exhale, fold forward, let the head go. Bring the arms together. Lift up through the chest, the T shape of the collarbones and the sternum. Lifting up through the shoulders, let the head relax and be heavy. And then inhale, come up, push through the feet. Look up to the hands, gaze up to the thumbs. Exhale. Hand to the heart. Take a moment, notice how you're feeling, if you're warming up a little bit. Good, take the hands to the hips now, and let's start with our hip circles. So I'm going to take my weight to the left foot and the right leg's just coming around. Up and around. Take your awareness to the ball and socket joint of the hip and the fascia that surrounds it. Think about that fascia lubricating and melting away, making this nice smooth motion. Good, release, other side, left hip, up and back. So I'm activating my glute muscle here to do this as well. But I'm putting my awareness on that ball and socket joint as I transfer the weight strongly and steadily into the right leg. Good, release, take a moment, take a breath. And now let's add on our stretch. So right leg up and around, stretch out to the side. So left leg comes up, I'm taking it behind my right leg and stretch through the side body. Inhale, up and around, exhale. Inhale. Good. So we want to move all through these different planes of the body and feel how good that is. We often hold tension in our side body, that's the gallbladder meridian. So it's a really nice release for that. You can go a little bit faster if you want to warm up, or you can go slower and pay more attention to that interior space of the body. Exaggerating that first hip circle, that hip opening. Good, and release. Take a moment just to shake it out a bit. Well done. All right, so coming back to the front of the mat now. And again, this circular motion of the hips. So maybe take your hands to the knees and just taking a little bit of a circle there and then back the other way. And then hands onto the hips. And you can do your torso rounds, so circles around. And back the other way. Good, and release. Take a moment, take a breath. And inhale, float the arms up. Slight back bend. Exhale, folding forward, pouring yourself forward. Inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, let's step back to plank. And lower, knees, chest, chin. So really feeling this nice diving forward, and then the hips and the tail comes down, open the heart. Exhale, curl the toes under, push the hips up. Stretching out there. Look to the hands, and you can just step forward or jump forward, whatever feels good. Fold. Push through the feet. Inhale, come up. Gaze up to the hands. Exhale. Okay, and again, see if you can really notice that nice wave-like motion as you come down into your cobra. So inhale up, slight back bend. Exhale, forward. Let the head go. Inhale, the heart forward, extend the chest. Exhale, step back to your plank. Take a moment there in your plank to gather in through the belly. And then knees, chest, chin come down. Opening up into your cobra, and maybe some little movements here. Side to side, looking to the right, looking to the left. And then slowly push back to the knees, curl the toes under. Hips up to the sky. Stretching out. Look to the hands, step forward. Let the head go. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And again, inhale, slight back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale the heart forward. Step back to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Moving like a little snake here in your cobra, slither side to side. And then slowly push up, curl the toes under, push the hips up to the sky. Look to the hands, step forward, let the head go. Inhale, come up. Hands to the heart. All right, one more time, because our bodies love the repetition, which is why routine is really calming too, especially in autumn. Inhale, float the arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, folding forward. Let the head go. Gaze forward, open the heart, gathering your courage. Exhale, step back to plank. Strong plank. Knees, chest, chin, come down. Inhale, cobra. Moving from side to side. Good, and then curl the toes, push back, down dog. And just take a few breaths in your down dog, lengthening through the waist. And then let's walk our hands into our feet now. Let the head go. Push through the feet. Inhale, come up. And exhale. Hands to the heart. All right, well done. Okay, let's see how our tree pose is. So, strong left leg. Right leg's going to come up. And just take that foot into the thigh. If that's too strong for you, you can always go to the ankle or the calf muscle. Just don't push on the knee. Inhale, arms up. And it really push through the feet, extend up through the waist here. If you can, turn the torso to the right. Again, let the body follow your gaze around. Keep you steady. Come back. Turn to the left. Good. And from here, from the tree, we're going to transform into the eagle in the tree. So the right leg's going to come forward, wrap around, sink down. And the left arm is going to come on top. Good. Sink down more like a seat. If you can fold forward, do that. If you can't, just stay where you are. So you're really getting this nice contraction, and then you're going to move to the expansion. So feeling the contrast between the contracting in, feeling everything drawing into center, and then slowly coming up, rise up. Inhale, open those arms up, stretching back like an eagle. Good, lift your chest up, fly high. That's it, well done, and release. Other side, okay, so the left leg comes up, your tree pose on the other side. So starting to embody those qualities of a tree, rooting down strongly so that you can rise up and grow, extending your branches out. But at the same time, allowing the birds to come and make nests in the tree, allowing the different seasons to come and go. Just surrendering, lifting up through the waist, turning slightly to the left. And the torso for a little stretch, twist. And slowly come back, take a breath. And now transforming into your eagle. Left leg crosses, right arm crosses. Slowly contracting in, bring everything into the center, to the core. Fold forward. And then inhale to expand, opening up. Good, and release. Hands to the hips, take a breath. Just notice the different ways the energy, the prana is moving through your body after those poses. Becoming aware of any sensations. And then coming back to the front of the mat. Inhale again, float the arms up, taking up space, feeling the space behind you. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, step back to the down dog. Take a breath there. Then from here, you're going to take your right leg up and back. Bring the knee forward. Place it between the hands. And just take a moment there in your lunge to really feel the placement of the feet, that all four corners of the front foot are solid. You can be on the ball of the back foot, but then you're going to pivot the back foot around and come up to your warrior two. And again, we want to be feeling more of a flowing motion in our warrior two. So let's just inhale up and flow to the other side and down. So just inhaling up and down, just moving the hands wherever you want, but not being attached to any of it. So just rotating from one side to the other. And you might like to feel a nice side angle, so coming down, but letting this arm free flow across the top. And then I'm going to push off the front foot and come back into a Skandasana. Stretching out, so I've got the right leg forward. Yep. And then from here, I'm going to come up and pivot to warrior two on the other side. And come down to a side angle. And then pivot back. Skandasana on that side. Should turn around so you can see what I'm doing. So Skandasana is just like that. And you can just swap around. Just opening up the joints, freeing up the hips. Should feel like quite a nice movement. Might get a bit of cracking in the knees or the ankles. Good, well done. Okay, and then just come back to the front, step back, down dog. Stretch out in your down dog. Let's do a few more of the waves. So forward and back. Forward and back. And then we're going to transition into a triangle pose. So step the left foot forward, right foot pivots, come up. And let's come down into our triangle. But again, there's no weight on this hand, and we might like to let the top arm be a little bit free. So some circles with that top arm. Opening up the chest, so gaze up to the hand, lean back in space. Using all of the space around you. And if it feels nice, you want to come into your half moon. Come up, you can grab the foot. Opening again the chest up, but if that doesn't feel good, you can stay in a triangle. And you can do some circles here. And then slowly soften that left leg, come up. And let's just pivot around to the triangle on the other side. Inhale, extend out, release down, open up, push through the feet. Look, let your eyes follow the arm around if you take some circles there. Moving the neck as well. But if that's too strong on the neck at all, just take the chin to the chest. Good, and then you can add your half moon for those of you who like to do that. Just optional to take the leg and release. Good, well done. All right, so you're sort of side on your mat now. Let's come into goddess. So turn the toes out 45, sink down. Good, and let's do our movements here. So I think you've all done this a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just starting to get that figure of 8 going, and I'm going to sink down a little bit more, make it a bit stronger. Let the shoulders start to move, the hands, the wrists. Well done. Hands to the hips. Turn the toes forward, parallel. Interlock the hands. Open the chest and extend the front of the spine. Just come forward, stretch out there. Allow the head to come forward. Good. Keep your legs strong and firm. Depends, see if you can straighten your legs a bit there. Yeah, that's it, good adjustment. Let the body relax. Okay, and then slowly release the hands down. And just heel toe your feet together. Come into your squat. Right arm down, left arm up. And swap over. Good, and then just take a moment to lean forward and really feel the space between the tail and the crown of the head. You might even like to walk your hands forward. Good, and slowly come down. All right, we're going to do a little bit more hip work, the one we haven't done for a while. So it's the bookend movement. So you start by allowing the soles of the feet to touch, and then you just take your left knee onto the right, stretch the body up, open, so it's like you're closing a book. Close the book, stretch up, open the book. Close and lift up. So it's easier to have your hands behind you. The harder version is have your hands on your knees, I think. So just use the preference for you. So I'm just opening, closing. Yeah, that obviously is more supportive with your hands behind you. But just do the variation that feels good for you. Obviously, really good for balancing hormones, this movement, and also for any cellulite. Gets rid of all that. So we're going to add on here now. So I'm going to take right knee over, and then I just go whoosh behind, stretch up. Then I bring that leg back so that the knees are aligned. Open the book, close the book. With the book closed, I take that top knee back and I stretch up. Good. Release. Bring the knee back. Open the book. Close. Top knee. Whoosh. Stretch out. A bit like the hip stretch we did at the beginning. Shut. Open. Close the book. Stretch out. Remember the first time you did this on Camel, I remember you said you were so sore the next day. I think we did it for quite a long time. Close. Just a few more. Open. Stretch out. And stretch out. Good. Well done. All right, let's from here take a wide-legged Upavista just to have a contrast. Inhale there. So this is not yin, this is a normal hatha class, so our legs are strong. Inhale, push down through your seat and just lengthen forward. So you can take your hands out to keep the knees and the toes pointed up if you like. Otherwise, just slowly stretching forward. You're getting a nice external rotation in the thighs. Breathing there. Inhale, lengthen through the front body. Exhale, fold. Good, and then slowly walk the hands back. Take a deep breath. And let's do our Janusasana. I do want to do Camel, so we'll come into that in a minute, but let's take a Janu, seeing we're here. Right leg in, turn to face that left leg, and then let's fold over the leg. Make sure that your right shoulder's relaxed here, and you're gazing at the toes. Extend the torso. Good, and then slowly come up, right hand behind, hips up. And release. Other side. Right leg forward. Let's just turn, take up our hands to our shoulders. I should have done that on the other side. And extend forward. Just lining up the torso over that leg. Good. Take the hand behind, lift up through the hips. And release down. Well done, everyone. Okay, I did say we'd do a camel just because it's really good for the immune system at this time of year. So you can take your variation of camel. If your knees are a bit tender, turn the mat over. And I haven't seen you do a camel before. Have you done camel? Hang on, I've just done.
I only do the first one because it hurts my lower back when I go back.
Okay, so take the modified version then, just a gentle variation. The reason I want you all to do the camel is so good for your immune system because we're working on all the chakras. So I'll just show you what we're doing. I want you to make sure that the knees and hips are aligned and the ankles and the knees are aligned. Hands onto the hips. If you want to make it easier, just curl the toes under. Lift up through the chest and then exhale, come back. And then to come out, you'll take your hands to the hips and you'll slowly release down. Take a moment with your left palm in right palm on the knees. Okay, so I'll just watch you all do one just to make sure I can see your alignment. That's it, Lucille, push your hips forward a bit more. So, and just take it easy and just do the variation that is good for you. Good, so even though you're doing a variation and you're still getting that nice opening in the front body, which is really important. Good, Camel. Pan, I think you look good. I can't see the top of you, but it looks like you've got good alignment. So take your time to come out when you feel ready. Take a moment there. And then when you're ready, just lying on your back. Take your knees, have your knees bent. And just take a moment to neutralize the spine with the knees touching. Constructive rest, so let everything sink for a moment. And then we'll just do a little bit of core here. So start with your pelvic rocks. Take your hand onto the belly and just inhale, arch the back, tailbone down to the floor. Exhale, gathering in at the belly. And the back becomes flat against the floor. So inhale, there's a slight arch. Exhale, gathering in at the belly. Inhale. Exhale, there's that nice drawing in and the subtle drawing up of the pelvic floor. Okay, you can take your hands behind your head now, interlock them, and just take a moment, push the elbows down to the floor for a moment on your inhale, and exhale, release. Okay, so inhale, push the elbows down, exhale, this time add the pelvic rock, so inhale, arch the back, elbows down, exhale, come up, drawing in at the core. Inhale back, elbows down, exhale, coming up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now let's add the opposite leg to arm. So take the feet up to tabletop, the legs up at a 90 degree. Inhale there. Exhale, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Inhale back. Exhale, come up. Strong gathering at the pelvic floor and the core muscles. Inhale, exhale. Inhale back, exhale. Good, just a couple more like that. Inhale back, exhale up. Just awaken that Muladhara chakra. Good, and then release. Let's rock, so hug the knees in, just rock from side to side. And then rocking up, using that same drawing in at the core, coming to your Navasana, the boat pose. Good, and hug the knees in, one more. Inhale, exhale. And relax, well done. Okay, lie back down now. Let's take a little bridge to stretch it out. Push the elbows down, lift the hips up. Push strongly through the feet. And release it. Try and release the vertebrae slowly one by one. It's not always easy. Good. And when you come up again, this time if you want to go into your full wheel, you can do that. Some of you like to do that one. So when you're ready, push through the elbows. You're coming into your full wheel, hands behind you. Push through the feet, chest up. And come down whenever you feel like you want to. Slowly rolling down when you come down. All right, from there, lie on your backs. Take your arms out 180 degrees. Right knee over left knee. And if you can hook it around, do that. Drop the feet to the floor, then drop the knees to the left and just gaze to the right. Slowly come back, swap the legs around. Knees to the right, gaze to the left. Good, and then slowly release that, come back, unravel your legs, and just hug the knees in, just rock a little bit from side to side, and then stretching out for your Shavasana. Grabbing a blanket if you need a blanket, having a pillow under your head or a pillow under your knees if you'd like to. Just coming into your Shavasana, so with your arms by your side, out about 45 degrees, palms turned up. And just let your body become very still once you come into your Shavasana. So finding a position that you can remain in. Just get comfortable. Close your eyes. And just move your attention away from anything that you're thinking onto the sensations in the body. Let your forehead relax, soften the muscles of the face and let go of your jaw. And just start to feel the point of contact your body has with the floor. So the back of the head, the back of the shoulders, the buttocks, the calf muscles, the heels. Just relax and notice how your body feels as you drop into the earth. And you're just going to spend a few minutes on a mantra, inhaling so, exhaling hum. So every inhale so, every exhale hum. Inhale so, exhale hum. Gently deepen the breath. So you've got two options now. You can either stay there and continue Shavasana for another 5 or 10 minutes if you have the time. Otherwise, you can finish the practice with me by gently moving your fingers and your toes. Just taking your time to roll to the right side. Slowly making your way up. And just rubbing the palms together. Placing over your eyes. Take a deep inhale, float the arms above the head, gathering strength and energy for the rest of your day. And exhale, hands to the heart space. Sealing the practice with a primordial Om. Inhale. Om. And surrender to the grace of the universe. Namaste. Thank you. I love seeing everyone today. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely day. Hope you feel good.
Bye.
Bye.